Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Danish Kasdar. I am a fellow member of ACCA. Today we are going to talk about the fit and proper criteria for directors, which is recommended and mandated by the SECP through the Companies Act and various other regulations. I have just collected some points which are applicable in mostly all the cases. So the fit and proper criteria involves that the director has not been found with any money laundering or terrorist financing activities, illegal banking business, deposit taking or financial dealings, and also understand the company's unique risks, including the money laundering and terrorism financing risk in the locations where the company operates. So the first condition is that the person who intends to become director cannot be involved in any money laundering activity. Secondly, he cannot be a tax defaulter. Thirdly, he or she cannot be a director or a major shareholder of a company which is involved in fraudulent activities. So it is highly important to keep a check on the list of such companies and to ascertain whether the directors have been part of that company. Fourth point is that he has not been convicted of fraud or breach of trust or an offense involving moral turpitude by a court of law. So this is also important. The moral standing of the person is also very important. Sometimes a person may not commit a financial fraud, but he or she may be involved in some moral issue which may have been reported, and so this is also a condition of a fit and proper criteria. The fifth point is that he has not been actively involved in the management of a company whose registration or license has been revoked. So this also needs to be checked that whether the incoming director, his previous associations are clean and clear. The sixth point is that he is not ineligible under the Act and company law or any other legislation. Ineligibility has various criteria. It is defined in the Companies Act. The person cannot be bankrupt. He is not involved in any fraud, and there are 2 or 3 more conditions. So this is also applicable in the fit and proper criteria. He has not been found involved in any undesirable or anti-state activities. So this is really important because this is in direct compliance with the Constitution of Pakistan, which prohibits any anti-state activities. Eighth point is that the director should not be involved in any Ponzi schemes. There are actually a number of companies which are involved in such businesses. Ponzi schemes. Recently, SECP, I believe, revoked license of like 10 to 15 companies which were involved in this business. One of those companies were B4U. So these companies were giving insane profits to their shareholders. However, it was later discovered that they were Ponzi companies. It were like a pyramid scheme. So that if a person happens to be a director in any of the such companies, then he does not meet the fit and proper criteria. Now, solvency and financial soundness is also really important. In order to act as a promoter, director, or CEO of the company, there is no instance or overdue or past payment due to a financial institution, irrespective of the amount. So, if a person is a bank loan defaulter, regardless of the amount, he or she cannot be a director, appearing in the latest consumer credit report of the person and the company's firms where the person is a CEO, etc. So, it is really important to check the financial integrity of the person who is incoming as a director. And qualification and experience, the SECP does not, the Companies Act or the legislation does not prescribe a specific qualification. However, in most of the cases, the person has to be at least a graduate and should possess the relevant experience in which he or she intends to become a director. So this is really important because without that he would not be able to effectively contribute towards the company. So this is important because fit and proper criteria needs to be assessed, and as the SECP is very much emphasizing on this fact that the company should assess this matter at its end and then consider inducting the person as a director or CEO. So I hope you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.